Good morning. I have left Columbus, Mississippi. I am in Decatur, Alabama, and I am loading at a place called Shapiro Metals off of Old Trinity Drive. And I'm going to show you this. This is actually the first time that I've dock loaded this end dump. So I backed into this bay right here and opened up the tailgate. And it looks like they're loading, well, kind of go down little shards of aluminum. And the fella has a bobcat over here. And they got a pile over here on the side. I'll show you this. So, trailer's opened up. And he's going to go and take off the pile and bring that up in. So, yeah, pretty interesting. I've never dock loaded this thing, but that's the one good thing about an end dump. You can do all kinds of stuff. So here he is. Get this on. Trailer's prepped. Let's get out of here as soon as we can and get up to Sapulpa, Oklahoma and deliver this tomorrow. So here he comes. We are still getting loaded at Shapiro Metals. We are almost done. I am actually standing up on top of the trailer. I have a rake right here, and I am getting this load level with the sidewalls. If I keep it level with the sidewalls, it really lessens the risk of me tearing up my tarp. I'm actually a little bit sweaty with my vest on, but I'm trying to get this squared away. These are real nice people here. Super nice guys, very polite men that are taking care of this, and they actually offered to get up here and do it, but I don't mind the exercise, folks. I don't want to become a big fat body. So I'm going to get out here and do a little bit of work and try to burn some calories. And here comes this gent now, up from the top. We'll watch this. And while I'm bouncing around up here, it's safe though. I've got a really good footing. And yeah, Bruce Oakley Trucking right there on my hat. I got two hats at the party. I like my hats. I got one heck of a hat collection going. But anyhow, I'm trying to get this squared away so it doesn't tear up the tarp. And it doesn't look like it's going to be a real heavy load. It looks like aluminum. I'm going to guess probably 20,000 pounds maybe, but I could be way off. I am not a bulk commodities expert, so we'll see what it ends up at. But anyhow, I just want to give you a heads up. And all these little shards and everything that are on the tarp and down along the rail here, I'm just gonna get my leaf blower when I'm all done and blow that off and clean that up. So that'll get those off there so it doesn't cut the tarp. But anyhow, we're getting it, and hopefully we'll be done soon. And I want to get through Memphis before it gets too bad. So catch you later. Bye. Good evening. It is Thursday night. I loaded out of Decatur, Alabama today, and I made it up to Weber's Falls, Oklahoma. I'm on Interstate 40, and I'm in front of this place, Cox's Country Buffet. Excuse me. And I'm across the street from the Loves. I think this is exit 287. Shortly after you get into Oklahoma here. And I just want to tell you, there is truck parking here. There's a fella parked back over here. You can't see, he's in the dark. And over along the other side of this location, back there is room for a truck. And I'm going to remember this. This was a very good place to eat. I missed their buffet, but I did have some fried chicken, mashed potatoes, and green beans. You gotta love it. And it sure beats having a Stouffer's in the truck, which I actually enjoy that as well. But yeah, but I just wanted to let you folks know that if you're up in this area, I-40 coming into Oklahoma from Arkansas, I think it's exit 287, Weber's Falls. I have arrived at Real Alloys or Alaris in Sapulpa, Oklahoma. I'm off the scale and I'm going to turn the camera. There's a fella out there in a loader that's actually moving piles to create a spot for me to dump right now. As soon as he gets those out of the way, I'll be heading over there to get this shredded aluminum off. They make castings here. I don't know if you can see, but up there are aluminum castings, big blanks of aluminum, and obviously they're getting in bales of aluminum, shredded aluminum, all kinds of aluminum in this facility, and different forms of it, whether it's blocks, shred, bales, doesn't matter, they have it all. So must be a pretty big aluminum melting plant that they bring in the scrap, turn it into these big forms, ingots, and send it back out to manufacturers to process and build other items. It's amazing the recycling that goes into this. I'm glad to see it's not going to waste, but I'm sure it's pretty expensive, and they wouldn't be doing it if they weren't making money. So anyhow, we're gonna let this fella get this stuff moved to get this load off, and then we're gonna head over to Shady Point, Oklahoma, and get a load of rock for Texas. Catch y'all later. Bye. I am at Bluebird Sand and Gravel in Shady Point, Oklahoma, getting a load of gravel. They call this stuff 2 to 4 inch, I think it's crushed silver mist is what it's called. But yeah, kind of out off the beaten path. This is on Route 59 South. This is probably 120 miles from where I emptied out this morning in Sapulpa, Oklahoma. But this is going down to Winsboro, Texas. This fella's getting this knocked out right now. Shouldn't take much. Anyway, 46 right over the middle as always, and should work out pretty good. But we're gonna get this on, get down to Texas. I'm gonna have to get a 34 in here somewhere, possibly loading out of Texas over to Alabama and get a reset in the middle. But that's what we're working on. Gonna get this on, get it done, and get out of here. It's not taking long. This is one of the things that I really like about the end dump. Sometimes you can be loaded and gone in a heartbeat. Good afternoon. We are in Mount Vernon, Texas. I'll be delivering in Winsboro, which is about 15 minutes from here in the morning. I have a load of rock on. We got the aluminum off up in Sapulpa, Oklahoma. Ran over to Shady Point, Oklahoma to pick up the rock that we have on. Can't get this rock off until 8 a.m. I just missed being able to make their delivery today. They had the deliveries to receive until 5, and I wouldn't have got there until about a quarter after, so it kind of hosed me, but that's okay. We'll get it off in the morning, and then we're going to go down to, it's rainy and cold here. I'm going to step in between my truck and my trailer. Anyhow, we're going to go down to Baton Rouge, load some coke for Tennessee, load Sunday morning. Not quite sure how I'm going to work a reset with that, but we'll see. I think this is my actual 8th week out with Oakley, and I was looking, and just to give you guys an update, I just looked at my settlement for the pay that was for today. I was at orientation on 22nd of August, went out on the road that Friday. My first load was out of 3M in Little Rock over to Certainteed in Oxford, North Carolina. To date, I've made $58,000. I've netted $38,000. So just to give you guys an example, I do have escrow coming out of my check. So just to let you guys know, that's where my pay is at so far. I mean, pretty much exactly 2 months in running. So from a Friday leaving out to go to Oxford, my very first trip, till today, I think it's about 8 weeks, 8 Fridays. And I've also taken off, excuse me, it's chilly here in Texas, 55 and raining. A week at the beginning of this month, and I had off 5 days over Labor Day, 5 or 6 days. So I've been off at least 12 to 13 days out of that 8 weeks. So it's not a full 8 weeks. That's where I'm at right now. So I'm very impressed and very pleased so far with what's been going on here at Bruce Oakley. So anyhow, you guys have a good one. I'm going to try to get this posted up, have some footage of dumping the aluminum and whatnot, along with some countryside down through Oklahoma. Hope you guys enjoy it. If you remember, like, subscribe. I'm not sure which side it's going to be on. If you're interested in Bruce Oakley, hit me up. Jimmy's Road Life at gmail.com. LYFE. It's at the beginning and end of the videos. And I really appreciate my subscribers. Thank you to the new subscribers. Thank you very much. I'm humbled still by the fact that you people want to watch me out here just putting out these videos, and I really do appreciate that. So, you guys take care. I'm going to get back in the truck. It's cold. It's chilly, and I'm going to start to call it a day. All right? Bye-bye.